Hi and welcome to the Quilted Rose. Today I'm going to be demonstrating on how to do our little open pinwheel, and I'll be using my favourite blanket stitch, which is the Tailor's blanket stitch. So when I'm doing a pinwheel like this, the first thing I do is I make a lovely hole in the centre. So if I bring my needle through and give it a nice little tug to form a lovely hole in the centre there, that gives me a guide to know where each stitch will go to. So the first thing I do is come up now on the edge of my circle, come back beside where I've come up, and I go into my hole that I've made. Come through before I finish pulling my thread through. I come through the loop and pull it towards myself. Then I leave a little gap, come through into my center once again, and before I come through, catch your loop and pull it back towards yourself. And we keep going around the circle in this motion, catching from the edge, pulling through and grabbing our loop. We continue all the way around. Now the advantage of using a tailor's blanket stitch as opposed to your regular blanket stitch means that it doesn't roll inwards as you're working with it. So again, working our way around, picking up the little loop and pulling it out in the same direction that that spike is flowing in. So I'll just move my work around slightly. So again, picking up from the outside into my hole in the center and catching my little loop. Working our way right around our pinwheel. So just catching our loop and pulling outwards, turning around, catch our little loop, pull it towards the direction in which that spike is going, and we continue until we finish all the way around and then we lock down. This is a great way to do it because the original blanket stitch would normally roll in, whereas you can see by using a tailor's blanket stitch, it stays firmly in the shape of the circle. Thanks for watching our video. Happy stitching from the Quilted Rose.